Hey guys, it's Nate, aka the Foot Accountant. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, the day has finally arrived. Team 4 of Footies, and most importantly, batch number 3 drops today. We have the official batch 3 with all the cards leaked and all the Footies cards that are coming into packs today. Guys, we have over 230 players that are going to be in packs. The pack grind, exchanges, everything is about to go to a whole new level. Now, along with that, what are we going to be crafting today in terms of SBCs? We got to talk about that part of content with two pretty big player SBCs leaked, a good evolution leaked, and a 5 times guaranteed Footies or Greats of the Game player pack coming today in objectives. We have a lot to discuss. Let's get right into it, guys. If you're excited for Footies Team 4 and Batch 3, drop a thumbs up on the video and subscribe if you are new. Now, yesterday's last day of Team 3 and Batch number 2 content gave us one more day of course, the Daily Footies Cup, along with a Esports World Cup objective here for a kit and a badge and some other stuff going on there. So that's very unique, I guess we'll call it. That's there if you want to get it done. But this Daily Cup number 5 gives us the Alexandro. Guys, I was literally as close as you can be to getting Mateus. I was in my 4th game in extra time, scored in the 120th minute to equalize, went to penalties, lost on penalties, did not get Mateus. But you do get a nice Alexandro card here who actually fits one of the most recent Evos and looks really insane. After that, the objective or the requirements for the team were not that difficult either for the Footies Daily Cup. Yesterday, it was just minimum 7 countries, so that's obviously very easy to do. We still have 2 more days of that left. Of course, yesterday, if you've been keeping up with the daily play of the games, you were able to unlock Doumbia, which of course is a very nice card. He is now available, but it's of course the chase for Mateus and Orsolini for those of us trying to get there. So best of luck in the last couple of days. I know that I'm going to need it for sure. Now, the rest of content yesterday, in SBCs, there wasn't much. There was a player SBC and the refresh of marquee matchups. As always, the player SBC is Trap, but it's not Kevin Trapp. It is Will Trapp. 5-star skill move, 4-star weak foot, center defensive mid in the MLS. It is a 1-squad, very easy to complete SBC. So if you're an MLS fan or maybe a Loons fan, Minnesota United, got yourself a nice Trapp card right there. Also, should mention marquee matchups because it does give a tradable 50K pack as the group reward, and it's very easy to get done. If you're doing exchanges, you've probably got the fodder to do that. Couple of free tradable packs there. Now let's go to Evos because there was actually a surprise good Evo yesterday, and I've already started it. It is the Who is the MVP. This evolution is good because it gives some solid stat boost. You're talking up to 96 reactions, 95 attack positioning, composure, some good stuff in there, but also good playstyles and playstyle pluses. Technical base, finesse base, Tiki Taka plus, incisive base, and low driven plus. We have not had too many evolutions that give low driven as a first or second playstyle plus since they've been added into the game. This is creating some really good chains. I'm actually doing a really fun Gareth Bale Evo chain that I'll show you here in a second, kind of bringing back the Team of the Year Bale SBC. But of course, a lot of the main names like the Ronaldinho, Neymar, Matuidi, little sis Mia Hamm, who's actually going to be in packs again today. So potentially Evo chains with her are going to spring back into popularity. But there's some really good Evos for the Who is the MVP because of the boost that it gives to the passing side of things. Again, you see here finishing up to 96, short passing to 97, curve, dribbling, ball control, shot power, strength, and vision. It is a good Evo because of the playstyle pluses for sure, but because some of the stat boosts as well. It's kind of like the perfect Evo to put onto a card, especially in an early to middle part of a chain, if you've got still like a 90 rated item, and then put some Evos on after them after you get the playstyle pluses like Tiki Taka and Low Driven Plus on the card. So this is the Evo that I'm going to maybe do for Gareth Bale. I'm thinking maybe this Passer's Paradise, or after the MVP Evo, I'll put him into the 100,000 coin beast mode activated to get him a little bit higher shooting and physical, but I think that might be the Evo for him. So that's a good Evo from yesterday, and of course it was free, which we do love too. So that was yesterday's content in general. One thing I do want to talk about from yesterday, FC26 related, just because it was one of the deep dives that we had, was the Pro Club's new additions, and I think this is actually going to also overlap with Ultimate Team in terms of the Rush Quick Chat options. Of course, in this last year we had Nice, Thanks, Unlucky, and Sorry, and we wanted some more options. We've got new ones coming in FC26. GG, keep it simple. What a save. We're going to be spamming what a save a ton. them. Goat, Joe Gabarito, Cold, Shake It Off, and Golazo. So some of them maybe sound a little cringe. Some of them will definitely be spammed at any point in a Rush game. That's kind of one of the best parts of Rush, in my opinion, is spamming those quick chat messages. This is all a part of the Pro Clubs release from yesterday from EA, the pitch notes and some news about that. If you do play Pro Clubs at all, even if it's just a little bit for some fun with some friends, there's now going to be like an Ultimate Team spin to it where you're going to take a card, and as you kind of level up your player with the new archetypes that they have with stats and everything, you're going to have a card, and your card goes from like a bronze card all the way to an icon as you level them up, and it kind of looks more foot-esque, right, with a card design there with kind of an image and some stats and a level and stuff like that. So it's a little bit more like Ultimate Team, still definitely uniquely Pro Clubs, but those were the two biggest things from the from the Pro Clubs, not Ultimate Team. We're still awaiting Ultimate Team's release. That should be next week, I think, or 2 weeks. So we're learning more about Ultimate Team, but then today we're going to learn a bit more about career mode. I know it's a big one for a lot of people. Career mode news is today. That's going to be a video live on EA's YouTube, so just watch out for that. But of course, today, it's all about Footies Team 4 and the re-release. Guys, the packs are going to look a whole lot different today, and that is something that we have been looking forward to. Let's just get straight into it and look at all the Footies cards with leaked stats that we are getting today on Friday. This is Footies Team 4. 99 Hullet, 99 Ousmane Dembele, and Bonmati. Those are the 399 rated. We've got a 98 Edwin van der Sar that's going to be a part of this team as well. 98 Hyunmin Son. I have to get this card. He is going to be my chase, my grind for this next week, is trying to pack his 98 rated item. Low driven, quick step finesse, and technical with 99 shooting, 97 dribble, and pace. Thierry Henry looks broken. If you don't have an Evo version of him, this one's going to have 5 playstyle pluses, so that's probably going to be better than some Evo versions. I mean, 98 pace and shooting, 97 dribbling and passing. Insane card. Caicedo also looks very good. We've seen his leaked card already. 5 playstyle pluses there. Why'd they not give Son 5 playstyle pluses, man? That's what I want to know. Come on. Anyways, Dembele, Hullet, Bonmati, they look cracked, of course. Van der Sar looks insane, too. The rest of the team is as follows. Zanetti, Xabi Alonso is getting a new card. Verón, Teate, Suarez, Risa, first special card of the year for him. Nakata's getting an item finally as well. As Gerd Muller, Carolyn Nicoli, Dumfries. Oh my gosh, I didn't see him. Dumfries is back with Bruiser, Intercept, Slide Tackle, and Rapid. 99 physical, 98 pace. Sol Campbell, Angelina, and Serginho Dest. So we this week will be packing a lot of Nicoli, Dumfries, Angelina, and Dest. Probably a lot of Nakata and Risa as well. Suarez looks usable though. Oh, he's got power shot. I didn't see that. Finesse, power shot, and low driven. Teate does look really good. Slide tackle, long ball, aerial, and of course, anticipate plus for him. So decent cards. The top row looks pretty crazy. The rest of the cards, kind of like most other teams, don't look that amazing. I will say, 97 rated Gerd Muller with 5 playstyle pluses is actually pretty dope. I know he's got the power shot in there, but he's at least got 5 playstyle pluses, and most of the 97s are 4. So that's kind of unique that he's got 5 playstyle pluses for that card. So that's the Footies team. Now, the most important part of things is the Footies Batch 3. This is actually all the cards that are going to be coming in packs today. Look at how small the cards are on this graphic. Guys, I counted 234 items about to drop in packs, and there are crazily 4 different versions of Mbappe getting re-released in packs. He's got the 97 rated team of the season. He's got Dream Chasers, Thunderstruck, and Total Rush. Now, maybe take a quick screenshot of this. I'll also tag this tweet with this image down below in the description of the video, so that if you want to look at it, zoom in on it, and look at some of the cards that you might be chasing personally, you can absolutely go ahead and do that. We do have a lot of high-rated TOTS cards and a lot of Team of the Years in here. Vinny, Jude, Hansen, Sophia Wilson, Salah, Gudo Reiten is in this one as well. Bonmati is going to have the Team of the Year and, of course, the 99 in packs at the exact same time. That's going to be interesting. A lot of Team of the Season cards in here, and then a lot of icons, foot birthdays, just a lot of cards. Quantity is crazy here. 230 plus cards is insane. Now, the biggest problem with this is, of course, there's no shapeshifters and there's no Road to the Final cards. We've been chasing these Road to the Finals from the player picks, and EA is still not adding them into these packs. I was hoping that this would help me pack the Danzo, who's not even that expensive, Richarlison, Son, and Udogie that I'm still personally chasing to complete my Spurs team. One of the more fun parts of grinding the campaign player pick of this past week was packing these cards. They are not getting re-released in packs. I guess EA, kind of like we talked about in yesterday's video, is just withholding these from being re-released in packs. Same thing with the Shapeshifter cards until we get into the next promo, which is probably going to be preseason, because then they can actually make the re-releases maybe feel a little bit better and still have a little bit in the tank to make them a bit more impressive before the very end of the year. I'm just guessing that's why they are doing this, but it is a little unfortunate because we were hoping to see those cards packable on regular packs, not just from a player pick in the SBC section. However, this team is still really good because there's so many cards. There's going to be so much fodder, so many Evo potentials from this as well. Center back Holland, it's going to be back in packs. 94 rated Ginola is going to be back in packs for Evos. The Eto 94, Dalglish, even some of the 92 and 93 rated cards. There's going to be some crazy Evo chains with the new 91 Neymar. Guys, I got to say this as well. If you have any of these cards in your club, make sure you sell them, because a guy like this Neymar, 2.3 mil, this Neymar was expensive 2 weeks ago too, and now he's 60, 70K. He's actually up, right? We talked about investing in him at 65,000 coins. He's now 80K going out of packs. This 91 Neymar is going to get cooked, so anything that still has value from this huge list of 200 plus players getting re-released, please, 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 please sell them right now, because a lot of them are going to hit minimum price. Now, with this huge batch of players coming into packs, it is going to be a blast. The one thing I want to mention is the 86 times 11s packs that come out as lightning rounds. If you're somebody who has a lot of coins, and I mean a lot of coins, probably over 1 million, is where you need to be messing around with this. These 86-11 packs after content, if EA released them, I would not be surprised if EA didn't, because these are going to be free coins. It's 11 players, 120,000 coins. There is a very high likelihood that in most of these packs, you are going to be able to make your money back, or at least get very close to making your money back. In this last week, we've been doing a lot of these, but since a lot of the player prices that even sell for a little bit on the market in batch 2 have continued to drop, like Ruud Gullit, when I packed him, was 70K. Now he's like 40,000 coins. Like Dino has dropped down even further. The Neymar's dropped down even further. These cards, if this 86 plus position tradable pack drops today as a lightning round, any of the tradable packs in the store that are like less than 150,000 coins that give a good amount of players in them could actually bring you a profit. It's going to be risky. It's going to be a gamble, but that's something to watch out for today. We don't often have an opportunity to go into the store and open packs with coins like these 82 times 40s. These could potentially, at 90,000 coins, if you pack one special card that sells, you pack 10 other specials potentially that you can quick sell. That's easy money, right? If you pack 10 specials, you're instantly making profit because they all sell for quick sell 10,000 coins. This pack is 90K. 10,000 coins times 10, 100,000, 90K is the price. So watch out for some of the tradable packs that we've been seeing every single week that could be refreshed today with all these cards and packs. That could actually be a way to try to pack tradable cards and maybe hit really big and get really lucky and make some big coins, but there shouldn't be as much risk as normal in those because there are so many cards in packs. But again, be careful if you have any of these cards. Their prices are going to tank, and I can't wait to open exchanges today for this very new team. Even like 85 times 10s and 84 times 10s in general should contain more special cards. Like, this is almost to the season where when we're doing the 85 times 10s each day, 5 times a day, like, we're looking for almost a full entire page of specials. That's basically what we're getting to with this many cards in packs. So that is very, very exciting. That's the most exciting thing of the day for sure. Now, with all this, packs being open, craft that we're going to be doing, player SBCs, we're hoping for something big. We had the Ribéry first 5 playstyle plus card last week. We've got 2 5 playstyle plus cards leaked as SBCs. The first is Puskás. We've talked about him. We've looked at his card, but we didn't have official stats. Now we do. 97 rated. Kind of wish he was 98 or 99. And he's only got 4 playstyle pluses. So this is a bit of a downgrade. I actually thought that he had 5, and that was incorrect. He only has 4. This is a bit of a bummer compared to what we were thinking he would have, because now he may not even be the SBC today. The leaks originally looked better for this card. Still looks good. Low driven, rapid, finesse, and first touch with 99 shooting, 97 dribble, 96 pace. If this card was on the market, even with only 4 playstyle pluses, I think he would at least be 5, 6, 700,000 coins. He'd be somewhere in there. I know so many cards are super cheap, but you look at like Eto's a mil. This card being half the price of Eto, I think it's believable. So that's probably where he would be. I think his SBC could be valued more than that because fodder is going to be easy to obtain and he's going to be easy to craft. But he might not be today. He might not be today, man. This card might end up being today with 5 playstyle pluses. Wayne Rooney, 98 rated, pinged, press proven, finesse, low driven, and rapid. We looked at this card yesterday. In my opinion, he might be the SBC because he has 5 playstyle pluses. He's higher rated. Got the 98 pace, 99 shooting. That's a SBC that I will do too, because why not? I've got so much fodder in my duplicate storage. That's probably going to be another Ribery-esque SBC, 15, 20 squads. Just dump it into Ribery, use a fun card. I doubt he's going to have that dynamic. The leakers have more insane dynamics than what we actually get on the cards, but that still should be a pretty good SBC. I'm a little bit disappointed by the Puskás, I won't lie. Like, I was hoping he would have 5 playstyle pluses and, you know, similar stats, if not better stats than Rooney. Maybe our first 99, but that's not the case. We are still holding out for our first 99 rated player SBC. Again, with 5 playstyle pluses would be expected on that. But Rooney still does look very good. There's a couple other cards that we could be seeing today in objectives. Maybe a second player SBC. Kobe Mainu is getting a card in footies this week. Anticipate, Tiki Taka, intercept, and press proven with 94 as his lowest rated face card stat. That is a very solid card there. Maybe an objective, maybe for like a Foot Champs objective, maybe an SBC. We'll just have to see where that drops, but that'll be hopefully a cheaper card too. Only 4 playstyle pluses, shouldn't be too many squads. That's a cool one. This one's pretty unique as well. Stats are predicted. This is not an official stat, Brolin. Stats are predicted though for his first special card of the year. Kind of forgot he was in the game, I'll be completely honest. But Brolin is getting a card. Watch out for more official leaks of SBC players happening today. Now, speaking of SBCs, it's not just the players that we're interested in. Of course, our favorite 1 of 5 campaign player pick goes away today. Please refresh this thing, EA. Like, literally, all they need to do is just F5, refresh this thing, drop the same SBC, let us keep grinding. Actually, add Footies Team 3. That's the only thing that hopefully will change. Add Footies Team 3 to this player pick. Keep the shapeshifters. Keep the road to the final winners from all the teams, and add the Portuguese cards as well. Actually, yeah, that's the 2 things. Add Footies Team 3, add the Portuguese cards to this, and we could be cooking for another week with this grind of the campaign player pick. But also, you guys saw that pack code from yesterday, right? The max 98 Footies guaranteed pack added to the code. That would be phenomenal if that was an SBC as well. The more that I think about that, the more that I hope that's an SBC that we can do. Maybe not unlimited repeatable, but like once a day, twice a day, something like that. That would be super cool as well, especially if it includes this current team of Footies cards, Team 4, and all the way back to Teams 3, 2, and 1, including the icons too. That would be a really fun SBC. So we'll have to watch and wait and see if that does come out today. But other than that, nothing else really in SBCs is expiring that's too big of an ordeal. We do have this player pick again, as we mentioned, it's expiring, but everything else is going to be refreshing here. The exchanges, the 8410, the 85 times 10, we'll be talking about those on Saturday to see where those refresh and everything. I think even the player pick is going to be still out today, right? Yeah, the player pick is still out for a couple more days. So nothing is changing except for the campaign pick. See what else we get in terms of upgrade SBCs. Now, turning our attention to evolutions, we've got another max 96 Evo, which means it might be paid, but the max 96 Evos have been pretty good, namely Passer's Paradise, that was very good. Also, Beast Mode Activated and Valiant Vita. All of those have been pretty solid so far. Now, granted, they haven't been more expensive than 100,000 coins. I hope this one is an Ever, but it's a max 96 center mid evolution. We looked at this yesterday on the stream. This has potential. I got a 96 flashback Kevin De Bruyne, or end of an era Kevin De Bruyne, that I cannot get out of my team because he's so good. He might fit this evolution. Stat boost, we don't know exactly what, but it gives technical, intercept, long ball, and incisive, anticipate, and rapid base play styles. That's actually pretty solid for a center mid, especially if you already have a quick step, you get the rapid added, or maybe if you already have 4 playstyle pluses like KDB does, maybe it's going to give a bit of a defense and a physical boost because that is kind of what he needs. He doesn't need a passing boost. He's already 99 in that category. Maybe a little bit of a pace boost. Great shooting and dribbling already. If it's defense and physical though, giving him anticipate base playstyle, I will be there. He already has rapid, doesn't have quick step, unfortunately, but I will absolutely be there for that. It gives technical base. It says it gives all the base playstyles that it does give playstyle pluses as well. So like if you're missing even an intercept base or a long ball base, you're going to get that too. I'm excited for that one because I hope to put KDB in it, and it doesn't look like the restrictions are going to be very tight or hard to get past as well, because literally Foot Police said that yes, every person I think that he replied to here in the comments, he said yes to. The only thing he said no to was it does not give a 5th play style plus, which makes sense. So looks like it is based around the center mid position though. You have to be CM position according to that comment there. But I literally don't think he said no to anybody. So like a lot of the Evos as of late, they have pretty open and less restrictive requirements, which is a W for us in this end game. So that looks pretty good. We could have 2 Evos today, maybe another one of those Footies Icon cosmetic evolutions, which do look pretty good. There are a couple Evos that are expiring today as well. I feel like that's worth mentioning here in the evolution side of things. Let me find the ones that are expiring really quick. It is the Balldozer and Absolute Unit. Max 94 center defensive mid and max 94 any position. The Balldozer is a pretty good one. I'm going to have to throw somebody in that before it expires today. Now, the last thing is this 5x Footies guaranteed pack, and actually a Team 4 Footies guaranteed pack as well from the Season 9 weekly play. This one's kind of catching us off guard, or some people off guard, because notice the text here, complete 4 of the following. Now, I haven't finished week 3 yet, but I'm sure a lot of you guys have already finished that one. Today, we're going to get the Season 9 weekly play number 4, which means we get a guaranteed Footies Team 4 player pack, but also that would satisfy the conditions of the group of this objective, giving us a 5x Footies / Greats of the Game pack. Now, Greats of the Game cards, you might be like, Nate, some of those are L's, right? A lot of them are W's, though. There's some 99 rated that you can pack from Greats of the Game, icons and heroes. I'm trying to pull them up on Footbin right now to show you guys. Of course, for Footies, we know there could be a decent amount of fodder in here. It could be like Bajorno, it could be Canu, it could be some of those cards. But for the Greats of the Game as well, you got a couple fodders with Pinchon, Prince, Sasic, and Kessler, and Angerer. But the rest of the 97 and 98 rated cards, especially the 99s, if you hit a Scott, if you hit a Williams, even if you hit Georges or Shellen, you're looking at a pretty solid card. Same thing with a Billy. So this has a decent potential to be a good fun pack today. Again, a lot of fodder with the Footies could be in there, but these season packs, I still believe that one of the very first season packs that we had, the weekly play completionist that was out, was it during like Future Stars and Fantasy? That was the best one. They seemed to have the best pack weight. We've had some big pulls from these afterwards, but I still think back to that pack as the very first kind of like weekly play objective that we had. I think back to that one as being the best, but hopefully that one today is really good. I've got to do a lot of pack cleanup inside of here, and I may not open any packs until content today because I'm ready for batch number 3, the new grind, the new craft, and new cards to be seeing when I have duplicates. How about that? That's one way to kind of word it as well. I'm tired of seeing, random 88 Shalhanaglues in my team here in my club as I go to rinse through packs. Who is it going to be this week as an 88 rated? It's going to be Catacol. It's going to be Fishlock. Joao Gomez, Murillo 88. That's fine though. It's new cards, more cards in packs. A lot of like 90 to 95 rateds. A lot of 95 rateds are going to be in packs. A lot of those team of the seasons as well, which is going to be pretty easy to keep team of the seasons in your club for packs. The one thing I will say is team of the weeks. Are they already going up? They were 14K yesterday. 15K? Oh my goodness. We love it. We love the team of the week investment. It's easy money every single week. I think Tots cards maybe dropped a little bit yesterday as well. They're not as good of it as an investment as the team of the week cards. Team of the seasons are, I'm not buying Tots cards. No. Yeah, just team of the weeks. I think you can maybe still get it on team of the weeks if you want to try to buy them at 14K, if you can get some on bid. I wouldn't pay any more than 15 though, because we're hoping that all of these are going to end up going back up to around 19 to 20,000 coins by this weekend, early next week. But regardless, Footies is back a little bit today, man. It really is. Let's hope that the SBCs do end up cooking. Let's hope that Rooney is exactly as it looks. Let's hope we get a nice repeatable pack or player pick today as well with either the Footies version or a refresh and an improvement on that campaign pick. I think they got to improve that a little bit since we're not getting any of the cards from Road to the Final or Shapeshifters in this team, that the slack has to be picked up a little bit somewhere else. But we'll see. It's exciting nonetheless to have a new week of footies. If you're excited for it, drop a thumbs up on the video, comment down below if you guys have any questions, and make sure to subscribe to the channel and tap into the stream today here on YouTube, on Twitch, or on TikTok an hour before content. We will be there for a new team of footies and a new batch. I appreciate you guys watching the videos. Appreciate all your support. We're still in the waiting room for FC 26. One day closer, one day a little bit more exciting in the lead up to that as well. It's been TheFutAccountant, guys. Have a great Friday. Hope you have a great weekend as well. Peace out.